All right, so we learned about formatting strings, and now let's get a little bit fancier with this and learn about how to format strings when you have multiple things that you want to format in the strings. It's actually pretty simple. So you simply apply the string formatting to more than one item by using two sets. Let's say you have two things. Then you would use two sets of braces with the formatting information in it. And then you put two items in the parentheses at the end. So in this case, we've got our string for, ready for, and then we have two braces, two sets of curly braces, and then two items, one variable and one integer literal, between the parentheses. And this will get printed out like that. So we can see that the string has padded up to those 10 characters with white space to the right, and the integer has padded those 5 characters with a leading 0. And these two things, so the brackets and the two items in the parentheses, will be matched up based on their order. So major here matched up with this one, and 1200 matched up with this one. Now, if you put too many items, Python's going to ignore the extra ones at the end. So in this case, we have 3 sets of curly brackets, but here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items between the parentheses. And Python's just going to ignore that last one and only print out the first 3, again, matching them up by order. However, if you put too many sets of curly braces, then Python's going to throw an error. And the error is going to be like this. So here in this case, we have 3 sets of curly brackets and then only 2 items between the parentheses. And we get this error here that says, points to this line 1, which is the only line in our code, in this particular code. And it says index error, tuple index out of range. Tuple what? What kind of index? Haha. Here we have a brand new data structure. So we've just been introduced to a brand new data structure that we haven't seen before. So far we've seen strings and list. Tuples is a new data structure. And it's nearly identical in behavior to list, but there are some differences. So first of all, where list use square brackets, tuples use parentheses. The other thing that's different from list is that tuples are immutable. Lists are mutable, tuples are immutable, like strings. So whereas with strings, list, and tuples, all 3 of those can be indexed, sliced, concatenated, etc. Unlike list, but like strings, tuples do not allow in-place editing or appending. So you can't index to an item and assign it a new value or append something to the end of a tuple. It's immutable. And that's the new data structure, tuples, that now you know about.